Hey everyone, Shad here with Savage Camper. Hope you're doing well. Today I'm here with my buddy Terry, and today we're going to show you his new Alu-Cab Contour Canopy. So Terry has outfitted his 2023 Dodge Ram with this Alu-Cab Contour Canopy. You might also know these as camper shells, truck caps, truck topper, but Alu-Cab calls it a canopy.
Alu-Cab is a company based out of South Africa. To the best of my knowledge, they are completely overland. If you go into the Australian Outback, if you go to South Africa's deserts and what have you, you will find Alu-Cab. I actually chose the unit for a number of reasons. One, it is lightweight. With the glass windows, it weighs 186 pounds. It is fully aluminum TIG welded. The top is one continuous piece, so there's no potential leaks. And then it's got a fair amount of utility both inside and outside. One of the unique features about the Overland campers, and here obviously with the Alu-Cab, is that the edges do not hang over from the front of the cab to the sides to the rear of the cab. This design is actually very intentional, and that when you are off-road and the truck bed is flexing, you do not have the sides of the shell creating any chafing, scratching on the truck. I don't know about the other companies, but Alu-Cab has done an incredible job with their sealing. We put down absolutely no sealer. All we did was clean things, clamped it down. I've washed the truck multiple times and absolutely no water intrusion. The doors are definitely tight right now. Hopefully the seals loosen up a bit, but I am more than impressed with their sealing technology. I ended up getting the Alu-Cab through OK 4-wheel drive. I believe they're in New Jersey. Incredible customer service. They answered every question. I had some technical questions. They called me back very quickly with clear, concise answers, so they definitely get a thumbs up on their service. One of the other reasons I went direct with them was there are limited Alu-Cab distributors in the US, and many of them were quoting me $900 to $1,100 in shipping, where OK 4-wheel drive has, I believe, a across the board $375 shipping fee for the shell. This shell is available with or without the windows. Knowing that I was going to be sleeping inside, I opted to have the windows and some ventilation. The shell, I believe, with the windows was $46.95, tax and license. Shipping to my door in California was $54.65. Not an inexpensive top, but if you go through reviews, these things do not wear out. Let's talk features. The updated Contour Canopy from Alu-Cab, they've done things like the bead roll, and there are some other changes. I don't know all of them, but I chose it because I liked the aesthetics. But really positive features, they've got a full seal across the top of the doors, so when you open the door and it's raining, you don't get the river flowing down onto you. All of the doors have 2 locks. All of the locks around the trailer are keyed the same, so all you need to do is pop the latches and then the struts will pop it right open. You can see they've got a positive seal, and as I noted earlier, there is no water intrusion whatsoever. Equally, the truck has 3 lights. It's got an adjustable light over each and every door. I don't have the power hooked up right now, but they are bright. The side doors have the windows. The only drawback I see is that there is no screen, but I know I can easily adapt something to fill the pocket here. Let's open up all the doors so you can see, and I can show additional inside features. Okay, so now we can see inside. If we look up at the roof, you can see it's got the T-slot extrusion, and I've found the 80/20 brand T-slot. Everything they've got will fit up in there. Equally, you can get the nuts, all the hardware. I haven't mounted anything yet, but I did do my research. Equally, there is the extrusion across the front edge and across the bottom edges. These are a little harder to get things into, but I have checked and everything will fit in. If you go up to the very front of the top of the cab, you can see that it's also got a positive pressure vent. What that does is creates pressure in the cab, so if you're on a dusty, dirty road, it actually keeps the dirt and dust out. The other plus with this is that the front window will open. I do have the slider on the truck, so hypothetically you could pass something through, or if your dog was sleeping up in the truck, you can talk to them and everything's good there. With their design, what is really cool is you can fully wash the front of the cap and your back window. You can get in there, dry it. If you want to Windex it, it's really cool because I've had shells that you can't get in and it's just a mess. So I really like that feature. Okay, one of the other cool things with the positive locks that they use is that if the seals start wearing and you find the door loose, you can actually come back in here and adjust the tension of how tight the locks pull. So that's also a really nice feature. As far as mounting the cap itself, Alu-Cab's instructions were crystal clear. They had changed the design, and these top plates actually, some of them have numbers, some of them have letters, and I got a kit that was mixed up because I was in the transition. I called OK four-wheel drive, guy answered my questions, but there is a long, medium, and short. With a friend, we had the entire cap mounted and secured in under 2 hours. Really easy to square up. One of the things you'll notice when you are closing up, it is tight. As I noted, it's positive seal system. There's no dust, no water. And so one of the other features is that it's got the integrated third brake light. On the inside, there are the wires to hook that right up. Really simple and straightforward. Another cool feature is the powder coat finish. Really, really durable. Then on the top, they have an integrated rack system. I have not put anything up there yet, but I know Alu-Cab has an array of mounting feet, crossbars, and you can put tents up there, you can put your mountain bikes up there, you can put your kayaks up there, and if you want to put your max tracks up here, you can mount everything you could possibly think of up here. I do not know what the dynamic or static weights are, but I've seen ample pictures from Alu-Cab with their tents on top. I think we're pretty good there. With the T-slot extrusion inside on the roof and on the side rails, front rail, Alu-Cab has accessories to no end. You can put in molly panel, you can put in a box which has a full kitchen which comes and pops out with a shelf unit. A lot of people do their table system which mounts to the roof. We know when we're out camping, one of the first things we want to do is set up the table. 90% of the time, it's on the bottom of the pile, so we have to empty the whole truck out. Their big advantage is that you can slide the table out, then pull everything out of the truck and set it right on the table. And on the inside, my intent with the shell was that I could sleep in the back of the truck. I saw a gentleman on YouTube with a Toyota, and he had the short bed. What he noted was you can actually fit diagonally. So that is why you see the weird design. I sleep diagonally, then I can put my dirty shoes down here. I can put my feet down here when I get up in the morning, and that's a really neat feature. The frame itself, I've worked as a prototype fabricator, and there was a number of factors when I was designing this. I'd have to pull it apart to show you everything, but on the inside here, there is one bolt. There is one bolt up at the front. I can pull 2 bolts, and this whole half comes out, and then this whole half comes out. These are to hold my mattress in. Small pieces of wood, 2 frame sections that are lightweight. It is no problem to remove by yourself. I can have the whole bed system out in 10 minutes.
Very cool setup.
Yeah, I am happy with it. Unfortunately, I've had some difficulties with the truck, so I haven't gotten to use it to the extent I dream of, but I am very much looking forward to it. And build quality, fit and finish, seal, mounting, I have absolutely no complaints, and not paid, I would recommend their products. I had one of their tents, now I've got one of their shells, and 100% happy with everything. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.